overall eyeshadow, right? Hey guys, welcome back. So got part 2 of my 2017 favorites. So today is going to be all about eye and lip favorites. So I'm gonna run through eyeshadows, lip products, mascaras, blah, 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 blah. You know what entails eyes and lips. So that's what we're gonna chat about. So let's get to it. So jumping right into mascara. First off, I wanted to mention my eyelash curler favorite, which is very dirty. This, I believe, is called the Sephora Show Curl XL lash curler. I'll find it for you and link it down below for you. What I like about this is that it's kind of like an interesting, really curvy shape to it. So it's very kind of, it's very arched, where a lot of them are very kind of like flat, or just not flat, but just barely arched. This one's very arched, so it really lifts up your lashes and curls them very well. So really like this eyelash curler. For mascaras, these are my overall favorites. I was really surprised by this one. This is the Laura Geller Glam Lash Dramatic Volumizing Mascara. This kind of came in at the end of the year as a favorite for me. It doesn't quite get to the level of this one I'm about to talk about, which you probably know what it is, but it doesn't get quite to that level of volume, but it's very volumizing. It just makes your lashes look amazing. It has a very small brush, so it can get in there and get every single little lash. It's nice for the lower lashes too. I don't notice a lot of smudging with this one. Most every mascara smudges on me, like literally 98% of them. This does very little, so that's really good. 2 more favorites. Love my CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I like this for using as a last step, kind of right on the tips of my lashes, because this does not smudge on me. It does not get up on my eyelid, so I like to use it as kind of a finishing step. And also on my lower lashes, this is really separating. I do like this by itself, and I also love the other Lash Blast that's in the orange tube. Really like that one too. The CoverGirl ones are the only ones that don't smudge on me. Literally, those are the only ones. So it's all level, like a matter of how much do other ones smudge. And then also my overall favorite, this one right here, this is the It Cosmetics Superhero. This mascara is just incredible. It builds on itself like nobody's business. It gives you incredible length and volume, just vavoom lashes. It is a thick, gloopier sort of formula. This is a newer tube, so it's not getting as gloopy, but that's really the negative to it, is that I notice I go through it a little bit quicker than other mascaras because it can get gloopy. But I think that's why it gives you amazing lashes, is because it just has that sort of a thicker, almost, I don't want to say moussey, but like moving towards moussey sort of a formula, where it's just, it's intensely black, it's volumizing, it gives you crazy good lashes. It's awesome. I have 3 overall brow favorites. So these 2 right here are really like my overall favorites, but this is kind of an honorable mention. So first off is the NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade in Blonde. This is like, to me, I feel like this is the easier to use, less expensive version of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. That one is so intense, and while I loved that for a long time, and I do still really like it, I just feel like that one has more of a learning curve with it because it is so intense looking. And also there's not an ideal color in that range for me. So I just like this one better. This is a little bit more moussey. Mine's starting to run out, but it's a little bit more of a moussey sort of texture, so it looks more natural in the brows, in my opinion. And this color, blonde, just works for me better. So I really, really like that. And also, it's more affordable. Also really like the NYX Microbrow Brow Pencil, and I wear it in taupe. So it's just a great, really tiny sort of a pencil. Mine's pretty much out on this one, but it's a really super tiny sort of an eyebrow pencil, very comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And then also honorable mention, I really do like this too. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I have it in 2. I think 1 would work for me also. Oh, I just took off that end. So that end has the spoolie. Same on this guy. This guy has a spoolie on that end. But then the other end of this one is another, it's a very tiny pencil again. So gives you that really kind of like you know, you can do those brush strokes with it. So these are all awesome brow products, but really I like these because they're so affordable and they work really well. But I wanted to mention this because I did use this quite a bit, especially towards the end of the year, because this is a great brow product. And I think Benefit has some amazing brow products. Like they have lots of different formulas and different ways you can do your brows. So I would definitely check out Benefit because they don't seem to get quite as much attention for brows as Anastasia does, but they have some awesome products for brows. My overall favorite eyeshadow primer is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. This is just awesome. I loved the Fergie version, and I feel like this is possibly the same thing, probably the same thing, because the Fergie worked really well. Then they got rid of the Fergie line, and then this one popped up in their regular line. This just works just as well, if not better for me, as the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I love that one too, but I just find that I grab for this one more because it's more affordable. It's like $5, like way more affordable, probably about a fourth or a fifth of the price of the Primer Potion. So this is my overall favorite eyeshadow, right? What am I saying? My overall eyeshadow primer favorite, because it just works well. Keeps on your eyeshadow and it's affordable. Some sparkly eyeshadow favorites. I'm probably one of about a gajillion people that are gonna mention these. I know not everybody loves these, but I know a lot of people love these, and I'm one of them. These are the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. They're as awesome as everybody says they are, or most people say they are. This one is Smoldering Satin, and this one is Diamond Dust. These are my two favorites I have. I do have like a duochrome pink one. I can't remember the name of that one. It was part of their spring line that came out, but I think they might have kept it around. I really like that one too, but if I had to like narrow down to just two, these would be my picks. These are liquid eyeshadows. You've probably heard everybody talk about them, that are super glittery. And I think they're really easy to use. Like if you want to play with glitter, these are a really easy way to play with them. So play with glitter. So this is Smoldering Satin. This one is Diamond Dust. So Smoldering Satin is more of a taupey color. Diamond Dust is kind of like a silvery gold. And it has some kind of really fun colored glitter in there too. So if you're looking to play with glitter, this is a good step into it because you don't have to use a glitter glue with it. You don't have to use a separate mixing medium. It's just kind of a one and done sort of a step. But look how pretty those are. They're just like party eyes all the time. I absolutely love them. I'm in the crowd of loving them. Okay, I also really, really, really love, and I know a lot of people do too, the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. And really, I just grabbed 4 of them. I pretty much love all of the glittery ones that I've tried. The shimmery glittery ones, they're just intense. I'm wearing some right now. I didn't bring these in here that I'm actually wearing, but these are from the ColourPop and Laura Lee collection. So it's kind of like that sparkly rose gold. Oh, they're just awesome. So the ones I grabbed, Millionaire. Millionaire is like a bronzy sort of a color. It's intense and amazing. This one is Revolution. This is kind of like a purpley taupey color. It's duochrome and gorgeous. This one is Co-Pilot. This one is a little bit less like glittery, shimmery. This is more metallic and it's a light pink. So pretty. And then this one is DGAF. This one is a really pretty duochrome color. I'll show you guys this one. It's like a duochrome. It's like kind of like MAC's blue brown pigment, but more of kind of like the bronzy golden shift version of that. It doesn't really have that kind of blue red. Has a little bit of the red, but not quite. It doesn't have the blue undertone to it. So duochrome, beautiful color. But yeah, all of them are awesome. They do sales on them sometimes. Buy one, get one free. Regular price, they're $5. They're just awesome, beautiful shadows. I like to use them with a flat synthetic brush, like a concealer brush or something like that, to kind of get the shape, and then I'll go back in with my finger. Sometimes I use MAC Fix Plus to even intensify them more. They're just awesome. As it is every year, it was so hard to narrow down my overall eyeshadow palette favorites for the year because I love me some eyeshadow palettes. It's like one of my makeup things. So I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes and I love them. So it was hard to narrow down, but I think I did a pretty good job. So I've gotten down to the ones that I super duper duper love. So first off is the Too Faced I Want Candy palette. Something about the formula of the shadows in this palette, like, is just so good. These blend and wear so incredibly well. This palette smells like candy. It's adorable. I love Candy herself. She just seems like such a sweetheart. So I was really excited about her collection in general, but this palette is just really, really good quality. I am completely obsessed with Juvia's Place. I think their eyeshadows are just shockingly good. Like, the mattes blend so easily. They're so easy to work with. The metallic-y, like, shimmery shades are so intensely pigmented. They are so vibrant and beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm just obsessed with them. So, two of my favorites for the year, the Saharan. This is a gorgeous kind of, like, interesting collection of colors, like warms, kind of orangey shades, duochromy shades, gold shades, and then this one came in at the end of the year, and I'm just obsessed with it. This is the Deuce, and it's this beautiful kind of like pastel-y, fun palette, but it's also got great neutrals in there too, so it just is a really interesting collection of colors that's something different, but so beautiful. So I'm obsessed with that one. And then lastly, love this palette from BH Cosmetics. This is the Solar Flare. I love all of their baked shadows. I think they're incredible. Something about this palette is just awesome. It's so, I don't even know, like, oh my gosh, it's so pigmented. And when you use these wet with a mixing medium, I always use MAC Fix Plus. They're just even more intense. There's some fun duochromes in here. It's awesome. So, and sometimes you can get this for like less than $10, which is incredible. So yeah, love these. Honorable mention to, and I actually kind of forgot to include any of those, but I'm super impressed with them. Palettes from Shop Hush, especially Bad Habit palettes. Like, I think the Inferno palette is awesome. The Aphrodite palette is awesome. The Athena is awesome. They make great dupe palettes that are super affordable and very, very nice quality. So honorable mention to them. I totally would have included them if I remembered to grab them, but I didn't. So there, I just mentioned them. For overall eyeliner favorites, for a liquid liner, I have to go with my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This is just a super black, very long wearing liner. I think that this is probably the easiest way of applying a winged liner. Any winged liner has a learning curve. I'm still in the learning curve. I still have days where things get real crazy with my winged liner. But I feel like this is one of the easiest ways of applying winged liner because it's in between a felt tip that's super duper stiff and in between a brush tip where it's too bendy. This is kind of right in between where it bends just enough to be able to move it, but not too much where it goes everywhere. So that's my favorite liquid liner. For like regular pencil liners, these are definitely my favorites. So the Laura Geller Incredible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencils. I just grabbed several colors. So I have rose gold here. I have brown sugar there. And then I think this one is After Midnight. Yeah, After Midnight. So a nice black. These are a nice gel liner where they glide on nicely, but they wear very well. A lot of different colors. I've liked all the different colors I've tried. The ColourPop ones are super impressive and super affordable. These are the cream gel liners, and this one is Show Me, a really pretty coppery color, and this one is DTLA. I think this one is just a black. Oh no, it's a dark blue. I have a black too though. I can't remember what that one's called. Swerve, maybe? Can't remember. But they are a very nice formula where again, they glide on, but these wear like iron. So same sort of benefits to both, that they're easy to apply, that they don't drag on the eyes and pull a lot on the eyes, but then they both wear very well. This is definitely the more affordable option between the two, but I love them both. And lip favorites, again, this was difficult to narrow down. Not quite as difficult as eyeshadow palettes. I think I found more eyeshadow palettes that I love in 2017 than lip products, but I still had a bit of a challenge narrowing down. So for lip liner, this is a duh. If you watch my channel, I'm like a broken record on this liner, but I use it all the time. It just goes with everything. Jordana's Easy Liner for Lips in Tawny. It's just a gorgeous, neutral, pinky nude liner that is super affordable, and it matches like every nude, every pink, every peachy, pinky sort of lip color. It just goes. So that's why it's my favorite. It's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I just keep getting more tawnies and wearing them all the time. Lip product like lipstick, basically anything other than lip liner favorites. First would be the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in Sugarcane. I like all the Amuse Bouche lipsticks, but this one's a really pretty nudie pink kind of a color. I just really like this one. If I'm wanting a nude sort of a color, this is one that I will reach for. I wear it with Tawny, and it works great with Tawny. I really am impressed with, I like the Juicy Shakers from Lancome. So those would definitely be a favorite of mine too. I like them. They're super hydrating. They're fun to use. They're different sort of packaging. But I also really like the matte shakers too. I just grabbed a couple of colors. This one is Beige Vintage. It's kind of like a neutral, peachy, sort of a neutral color. Well, kind of a rosy neutral, more of a rosy neutral. And then this one is Energy Peach, and this is kind of more of a, it's not super neutral peach, so you kind of like shake them. It's, well, I have another one that's really bright peach. Like when I swatch it, it's still kind of a statement, but it has a little bit of that kind of muted undertone to it. So sort of a neutrally peach, less of a bright neon peach, more of a neutral peach. So I really like these. They're super intensely pigmented, and they stay on the lips very well. They got a really good, seems like they got an overall really good review from a lot of different people, and I can see why, because they just stick around on your lips, and they're a fun, different sort of lip product. Like the, you know, kind of martini shaker shape to them is fun. So I really like those. Okay, got a few more things to talk about. The Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks, I really do like these a lot. Ooh, oh yes, I have it there. Wait, I'm missing something. I got it together. I thought I misplaced something. So the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks, I really do like these. They're some of my favorite liquid lipsticks, but this color specifically in Miss Argentina, swatched it right there for you. This is such a gorgeous color. It just looks so girly. Just that beautiful classic, but kind of pinky classic red lip. It's like that raspberry red lip, so it's still that statement vintagey look. It's just so pretty. I absolutely love that color. So I really like a lot of them from her line, but that color specifically, ooh, love it. Okay, the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipsticks, they are some of my favorites too. Nude Potion specifically is one of my very favorites. This is a really pretty peachy nude. I hope you can probably hear my heater keeps going on and off. So if you hear like blowing air and then not, that's what's going on. So there is Nude Potion. It's a beautiful peachy nude, but kind of like a muted peachy nude. And then wanted to mention these two also, because I do go back to these. This is kind of a more towards the end of the year favorite, but this one is a go-to for me. This is the IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi Vitality Lip Flush. It's one of those that reacts to the pH level in your lips, so it kind of becomes your perfect pink. These both do, but this one is just a regular kind of like, you know, bullet lip product, and then this one is a glossy stain. So I'm wearing the glossy stain right now, and pretty much I just have the stain at this point. A little bit of the gloss still, but mostly the stain. I love this for when my lips are chapped, when I need a good lip treatment. This feels so nice on the lips, hydrating, but it also kind of reacts to, so it gives you a little bit of a color on your lips. This one is just beautiful and glossy, and again, it looks pinky on your lips because it reacts, and it just looks very youthful and cute and girly. So I love both of these. All right, guys, so that wraps up my eye and lip favorites for 2017. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what your eye and lip favorites were from the year. I would love to know that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.